Hello and welcome back to Warframes Revisited. Today we'll be having a look at Frost, but I thought we'll start with Frost Prime. Mainly because I don't know. Why not? They share the same health and shields, which is 300 health, 450 shields, 190 armor, power of 150 once you've got them to 30. So it is one of the higher shielded ones, but also has a lot of armor, but has a run speed of 0.9. Even the Prime has a run speed of 0.9. And they have the same abilities. Freeze, you literally freeze somebody, but as soon as you shoot them, they basically become unfrozen. Ice Wave does exactly what it says. It shoots a wave of ice out the floor. Snow Globe is like a giant shield around you that recently got changed, so it goes by your health and... No, the health of the bubble is increased by the mod. If you upgrade the mod, the health of the bubble increases. But if your armor is maxed, the health of the bubble is also maxed. So you now need the armor mod if you are going to be using the shield a lot. And Avalanche with Stretch can be one of the more powerful area of effect abilities. Not including Nova. Not allowed to include Nova in that. And annoyingly enough, I've actually been working on him a bit more. This also has 5. Yeah, I had to recount that there. Forma'd's dropped into it. We have changed that. This was originally chosen for enemy radar, but now uses, or is used for, I should say, energy siphon. And the setup here is outdated, like mad. But it's basically set up for defense missions. So it's set up for the bubble. Hence the reason we have Snow Globe, which I do refer to a lot as the bubble. And Avalanche. They're the only two abilities I kept for Frost. We can change them out. I do change out Avalanche for other things depending on what we're doing. But mainly it tends to be Snow Globe and Avalanche. And as you can see, it's basically the ability mods. Stretch, Streamline, Flow, and Continuity. This increases the size of the bubble, the length of the bubble, how many times we can cast the bubble is by these two. And the other ones are basically health, well that's actually health, shields, armor, because the way they changed the bubble recently, and rush. Unfortunately, Frost Prime still needs rush, because unlike the Rhino Prime, Frost Prime did not get a speed boost, and does not have a fancy helmet that makes him run quicker as well. Not complaining about that, I like that. I like the fact that Rhino users complained he's too slow, so they got a helmet that makes him run quicker that is about to be taken off them as well. I love the fact that new Rhino users will not be able to get that rush helmet. And the Prime version of him got a speed boost as well, so that's twice Rhino has been speed boosted. And Frost hasn't, and I like that because it leaves Frost as he should be. And then we jump over to my normal Frost, because I don't really use Prime that much, and it's pretty much the same apart from this one set up for 3 different things. So it's polarized completely different. I have 3 Ds down here for health, shields and armor. Let's health, shields and armor. I should just turn that around. There you go. Health, shields and armor. This one was originally going to be done again for vigor and probably for marathon, but I stopped using Frost Prime because I set up a B for this guy. But it's basically, this is the tanky setup, run fast with rush, keep him running for as long as possible with marathon, vigor, which is nightmare mode mod, for added health and shields, fortitude for a chance to resist knockdown and shield recharge, and these mods just basically mean he's a tank. I've turned a tanky Frost into a tankier Frost, especially with the added armor. That is nuts. And that takes it up to 446 armor with the Aurora helmet. Though again, that's going to lose its added boost as well. The B setup for this guy is basically kind of the same with the health, shields and armor at the bottom, but we've set this one up to replace Frost Prime. So we have still have rush, we have the streamline to let our cast abilities more, stretch to make the bubble bigger, flow so we can have it longer, and intensify for whichever one goes into avalanche here. Because if we take that out, we can put in any of his other abilities. Which is weird because I've never really upgraded his other two abilities. I just throw them in there and play with them from time to time, because I tend to use avalanche. And this is the one I will use for defense missions. So he's got a big bubble, and for the harder defense missions, the only difference between B and C is I dropped rush and added continuity. I have recently been looking at this and trying to figure out which one of these we can drop to fit in Constitution here, because that's going to add the knockdown recovery and make the bubble last longer, the snow globe. So it would be nice to have that as well. But unfortunately, if you add that in there, you're going to have to take something out, and it's a bit of a pain to get power. Or it can be, that's why I've got energy siphon. It's also why we have flow and streamline in here, so I would like to fit that, but I probably won't. I may at a later date, but for now, since the last update, or at least the last update to his bubble, it now runs off steel fiber to make it stronger, so each and every one of these has steel fiber in it. But it's basically A for being a tank, C for hard defense, and B for normal defense. So I basically run around 90% of the time on my A setting here. And I don't have an apply because it was already set to A. Because this one, I've got added health and shields, and I've got a chance to resist with that one. So if somebody tries to knock you over, it usually blocks it fairly well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Ceres, and we're going to go to extra, and we're going to take on Lieutenant Krill. Lech Krill, because she's the one who drops the blueprint parts for Frost. So if you're trying to farm for a Frost, this is the mission you need to go to, and this is the boss you need to take on. She can be hard sometimes. Ow. Now, actually, the snow globe avalanche is good for taking care of the minions that are kicking around here. Ah, Miss Krill. Probably I didn't. Oh, it actually did kill them this time. That's handy. There's been a few times it hasn't actually killed things, because obviously I don't have Intensify in there, formerly known as Focus, because they changed the name of that recently. And she is a pig to kill. She actually uses pretty much all the abilities that Frost has, apart from Avalanche. She uses the first two. Ooh, Serration. That is freeze. That is what happens when you use freeze. Take out pipe on her back. It's literally, you're aiming for that pipe over her shoulder, and there it goes. The people I'm with just popped it. That is usually where she will do, if I can get her to do it. Nope, she's not going to do it. Wow. There goes another pipe. She usually uses Ice Wave as well, where she slams the ground and shoots a wave of ice out in front of her. But we're actually wearing her out pretty quick. Let me take care of this guy. There is no point sponging her with bullets until she... you shoot the pipe off, shoot her in the back, until she does that, you're pretty much wasting your ammo on her. Nope, still not going to work. If you can shoot the thing in her back, it apparently does do damage a lot. And it does look like it has, because she's lost a lot of health, but she is level 41. And she's dead. So, not that hard to kill her, if you get a decent team together. She goes down pretty quickly. What the? Oh, Ghost Krill. I hate that. She's dead, but our ghost isn't. What did Loki just do there? Oh, was that Nyx? Yeah, Nyx. Ember. That was weird. But yeah, this is where the marathon also pays off, being able to run long distances, especially to try and keep up with the faster Warframes. Loki is one of the quicker Warframes, so it can be a complete pain to keep up with. Especially if you are using this silly tankiness. And see a guy crouched down over there, in case you're wondering what I'm trying to. There we go. Oh, that's why he wouldn't shoot. He was trying to reload. Well, I was wondering. But the normal sized bubble is pretty small, to be honest, over the bigger one. It is just big enough to fit the pod inside of. But I still prefer using avalanche to anything else, because it is a nice area of effect. Embers is definitely better though. So we'll leave this off here for now. As I say, Frost is probably my most used Warframe. I've had him probably the longest, him and Ash. But I've definitely racked up more hours than Frost. I do sometimes wish he would run a little bit quicker, but he's not that much slower than normal Warframes with the rush mod in there, because not everybody fits rush mods to every single Warframe to build. There goes a bunch more people downstairs. Take out the ball. Nope, they already shot it. Oh well. But we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.